Hey guys, what did the mouse say when he snatched the cheese without getting caught in the trap?
Hmm. I
I
can't.
got some fucking cheese, I guess.
Cheddar luck next time.
All right.
That's funny. Come on.
Is it though? Is it
That
funny?
was.
It
That
is
was.
funny.
I mean, you say it's
Better
funny,
luck next
but is
time.
it? All right.
Cheddar
Just
luck
wait.
next time.
Just wait till I use it on one of your streams.
Mm. I think I think the perfect segue
You-
from that.
Matt gets killed or something on
Oh
game, and
my
you go,
God! If
Cheddar
we're
luck next
if
time,
we are
Matt.
if we
Oh,
are
you want to
playing
be brought back? Cheddar luck next time.
if we are playing Warzone and I die and Alex goes cheddar luck next time, brah, I'm gonna text you with a threat. I don't know what the threat is, but I'm gonna text Jennifer in the middle of the day and threaten you.
Threat level
I'm gonna
midnight.
be like, don't try to break in the car tonight. Something. Like there's gonna be a very specific threat. I wouldn't use the front door tonight coming home if I were you, and then I'd be waiting at the side door to punch you. Oh, I have time to just wait. All right.
All right, guys. So we're on day 13 of our
Woo.
adult series advent calendar.
So
Um,
I haven't had any of this, but it's the same brand as the sour. And like, can I just swap it out for some chocolate milk or something?
with some eggnog.
With some egg.
My can is transparent, as you see.
It's the communist can
Very
of the
cool.
Ring country.
He's like, we want you.
All right, you could put me as decal.
And I'm down to one wine now. I'm done with my Aldi calendar. That was 12 days of Christmas. So now I'm just on the Sam's calendar.
And we didn't
So-
really think it through. We probably should have done the last 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
But fuck it. Double fisting it for the first half of the month.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, I've got Session IPA. I'm not looking forward to it. I haven't tried it yet, so I got to be fair. But it's only 4.5%, and it's really the same brand as the sour beers, which is the biggest concern I have, because like I don't really trust a company that would put sour shit in a beer.
Yeah.
Like, I just straight up. I mean, it's supposed to be just a IPA. It's just an IPA, no sour shit. We'll see.
So I have a Sauvignon Blanc. It is 13%. And then my cheese is a red Leicester. So
Ooh, nice.
Ha! I see your red Leicester, and I raise you a double Gloucester.
Hmm.
Let's crack this beer. Alex has been doing the
So
method of opening his beers and letting them breathe.
Yeah. I'm running with Land Gang. I guess it's a Pilsner type because it says Pils. I'm guessing. You can't see the letters, but
Beals.
it does have a nice little hoppy picture there. And then here's the hop master with his hat and the hop on his shit.
Is that what a
You-
hop master looks like? Like you have
I-
to look like that?
birthday.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know is he a sailor? Like, is that a sailor's hat?
I don't like
Like
how
you
he's
consider-
pointing at me.
He
Like,
wants you.
is it? Or is it a threat? Like, stay away from my communist beer.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's saying.
But it's a 5.0, so let's see what happens, man.
Cheers.
Salucci's.
There's no sour in it, so that's good news.
Okay.
Actually isn't that bad.
It's not a great beer. It's a whatever beer. It's I mean, my beers have been so fucking average, bro, and worse that like, it's a 3. It's an IPA. It's a little skunky, but still light.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a whatever.
This one's not giving any aromas.
No
Nothing
bananas today.
No, none of that. It's not giving off any aftertaste, which is a good thing. But I don't know. There's something. It is kind of hoppy, so the picture's good with that.
I hear they put more hops in it.
But it's not bad.
My cheese? I mean, what do you want me to say at this point? It's fucking gas station cheese. It's the cheese you get in the beef and cheese pack. That's all it is. You can tell by the consistency. I mean, look at how this breaks apart, right? Like that's not cheese. This is refrigerated, mind you. Like it's literally
becoming putty.
The whole box is gas station cheese stick quality. That's average. How's your cheese?
It's not bad. I would probably give it a 4. Like you with yours, it would go well with the beef stick.
Yep.
I think it would also be a really good cheese in a grilled cheese.
Because you see, none of these, I don't think would make it past the point to get it melty. I truthfully don't think any cheese in that fucking box has the ability to melt.
No. So it's gonna be like those slices that you would get from like Dominic's, the off-brand.
Yeah, where it's oil. Like, you ever get really cheap chorizo, and by the end of it, it's just like little rat shit pieces of meat, and then everything else is just burned your pan. I truly think if you tried to melt this cheese in a grilled cheese, it would not go. It would thin out, and like if it did melt, it would be an eighth of the size because the cheese is packed in so much grease. Not good. I think the whole cheese is made of grease and like powder, and they just mix the two.
For anybody who may be watching that doesn't know what a Dominic's is,
Safeway.
It's an old grocery store that was owned by Safeway in Chicago.
You know they still have Safeway in Canada?
Yeah. I think Safeway's still around. It's just owned by somebody else. Yeah. It's just owned by somebody else.
I do miss Dominic's. I worked there, so I went there as a kid.
But their off-brand stuff, like like their cheeses and stuff, it wouldn't melt even if you put it in the microwave and fucking cranked it up.
Yeah, because it was fucking 80% canola oil.
If you put it in your grilled cheese, it wouldn't melt. Like it just wouldn't.
Well, no. I remember one time Tim and I, when my parents went to a Christmas party for my dad's work, we were young, and we obviously were too young to even know how to make a grilled cheese, so we took 2 pieces of cheese and 2 pieces of bread and threw it in the microwave. And it came out the hardest piece of shit you could think of.
Oh, the bread, yeah.
And it was just like, well, that didn't work. Back to the drawing board.
Oh, shit. When I was a kid, my brother and I used to cook hot dogs on the fucking flame of the stove.
See, here's the thing is, if we weren't so afraid to be beaten for doing things, we would have done smart things like put it in the toaster. But then if there's cheese in the toaster and it gets found out, that's an ass whooping. So it was like, we'll do what we can, otherwise it's gonna be fucking SpaghettiOs or whatever generic garbage version.
Well, nowadays they actually have those little bags you put it in, and then you put it in the toaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you put the 2 slices. You put the 2 slices of bread, cheese in the middle, and put it in the bag, and put it in the toaster, and it's supposed to make grilled cheese for you.
I'm still gonna say there's nothing better than grilled cheese. Like, I am a butter. I don't do the mayo fucking thing, especially not on grilled cheese.
I do.
I've had what.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I tried it on a BLT and I did not like it. I don't like mayo.
Well, no, you tried mayo inside, or you grilled it?
No. This place we went to, they did BLTs. We ordered them. They did mayo instead of butter when they did the toasted for the bread.
Okay.
Did not like it at all.
So was the mayo on the outside or on the inside?
On the outside. There was no mayo on the inside.
Okay.
They used the mayo. You could taste it that they used mayo to fry it.
Then they probably put too much because you're just supposed to coat it. And
here's the thing, man, I don't like mayo though, so it's like there is no reason on earth for me to ever not use butter in favor of mayo. Like, if it's gonna essentially get me the same thing but have a mayo flavor, I'm good, man. I like butter.
Now, I would never put Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
They're completely
Miracle Whip.
different things.
I don't think Miracle Whip actually, like, mayo.
They're completely different
because it's just egg and oil. Mayo will soak in. I don't fucking think Miracle Whip soaks into bread. I mean, I made lots of sandwiches with Miracle Whip. It does not soak in.
Yeah, even the little pores, it doesn't
just
soak in.
A shiny layer.
It just smooths it out like concrete.
And
It looks like concrete being.
So while I don't like mayo, to mayo's credit, when you put Miracle Whip on a sandwich and then cheese on top of the Miracle Whip, the entire top slice or whatever slice you have that cheese and Miracle Whip combo is going to come off and slide off because it doesn't stick because it doesn't soak in. Mayo at least soaks into the pores of the bread, but I don't like the flavor of mayo.
Here goes another off-topic thing. I also, if I make a sandwich and I use like Miracle Whip or whatever, I also put a little bit of French dressing.
That's okay.
And I spread that out and I put that in my sandwich. I learned that from watching some fucking. I was like maybe 10 years old when I first saw something like that. So I started doing French dressing.
If you're using Miracle Whip and French dressing, aren't you almost basically creating a Thousand Island sauce?
Yeah,
isn't it almost like a Big Mac slash type thing?
That's what it comes out to.
I'd see that. I've done it with like Miracle Whip, and I've taken like Olive Garden Italian dressing. Fucking whatever, white trash diet. But I've done that before. It's delicious.
Is the Italian dressing with the one with the stuff inside and you shake it? And...
Yeah, they sell it in stores. Yeah.
My mother used to make a three color pasta with that. So you chop up cucumbers.
The rotinis, the little rotinis.
Yeah, the spirals.
Yep.
And then what is it? It's tomatoes, the noodles, and then cucumber. And then she would also cut up, like if we had summer sausage, she would cut that up into chunks.
Chunk
and
cheese
throw that
too?
in there. Yeah, cheese. And then you put like a bottle or two in there, depending on how big of a batch you're making.
By the end of this beer, it's fucking disgusting. I gotta be honest with you.
I'm actually enjoying this one.
It's getting brought down to a 2.5 because as I drink more of it, the flavor is just repulsing me even more. I don't like it. It's got a weird burp out in the aftertaste. Let's wrap up and do stars. Jen, how's the wine?
It's not bad. It's a little deceiving because when you first take a sip, it tastes like, or it smells like it's going to be a sweet taste to it, but it's not. It's not like super dry, but like I said, when you do get that first taste, you think that it's going to be sweet, but then you do get that dryness to it. But I mean, it's not as dry as some of the other wines that I've had from this series. So I'd probably give it a 3. And like I said, I'd give my cheese a 3 as well.
Alex, how's your beer?
So, it's a pilsner. It's a pilsner type deal. It does have a little bit of hoppy taste to it, but it also has a little bit of bitterness. But it's not that bitterness that you don't like. It's just got that little bit of
like bitters of beer. Bitters.
Yeah, like bitters, just something that makes you feel like a little different drinking the beer. So I did enjoy it. I didn't think I was going to when I first cracked it open and tasted it. But I'm gonna go with a 3.0 for this one. And I do like the can. I wish everybody could see it because I can't turn it off.
Basically, it's the same exact color as his green screen, just a little bit lighter.
Yeah, and I do like the guy fucking pointing at you. And I was reading a little bit, and it is based off of sailors wanting to drink beer.
I feel like you should keep the can.
He is a sailor.
And put it next to your Christmas tree from now on.
Right.
It just looks like a guy just standing there.
Yeah, he's just chilling. I'm hanging out on the wall, bro.
I actually do have all the cans in the case. I put them back in after.
I think you would be able to see one of them thus far. Like they've all had some weird tint that just disappears.
So finally, actually, this one, the can actually does match taste. It is a 3.0. I mean,
tastes like aluminum.
I'm not disappointed. Oh no, not this side. It doesn't taste aluminum because I've been pouring them a little earlier just to let them air out.
I'm glad that's working out.
3.0, man. So maybe that's what it is. I didn't pour them out fast enough. Whatever.
Well, I'm gonna give the beer a 2.5. It was okay at first. The more I drank it, by the end of it, I was kind of like, I don't get away from me. Cheese, I don't even know if I should still keep giving them scores at this point. 2.5 for the flavor. It's a gas station cheese stick. Negative 444 for the texture.
You need to just start reading edible or inedible.
Yeah, basically like dog food, human food.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's the cheese is just at this point. The problem is it's just very low quality. I'm not mixing any words on it anymore.
I wouldn't say dog food, human food, because dog food sometimes is actually better than human food. Sorry.
That is true, but sometimes the dogs need a little kick of the grease, and I think you give one of these cheeses to old Poochie, there'll be grease on your carpet, frankly. But all right.
That's when they start doing that scoot.
Yeah, it literally gets caught up in their anal glands, and then it's just like, you gotta take me to the vet now because you let me eat that fucking double Gloucester. All right.
Hey, asshole.
Yeah, you earned this, fuckhead. We'll be back tomorrow with another round of disappointing beers for me, I'm sure. We'll see about the wine, and Alex, things are looking up. So,
Yeah.
Another cheesy joke.
I said I was looking forward to certain things. Not that. Have a good
I
night.
enjoy some of them.
Good night,
Cheddar luck next time.
and good luck.
Cheddar luck next time.
You had to steamroll it. We're out.